I've been through, I think, a lot of the things that they've been through, or some of the things they struggle with. And so I can relate to them, and they actually bring more to me a lot of times than I do to them. When I'm having a bad day, like, one of my kids will come up and give me a big hug, and
And they didn't realize that was just what you needed.
Yeah, right.
Extraordinary people in our community, I would say, are Positively Milwaukee. I'm excited to have you join us. PozCast. Welcome to another episode of the Positively Milwaukee podcast. I was finding this Chinese proverb that said, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And so today I have the founder of Fishing for the Heart, Caleb the Coach Niedfeldt here. Now, his organization is about teaching kids the art of fishing, but Caleb, it is so much more than that.
Yeah, that's where I think the heart part comes into it. I obviously love fishing, and it's a huge just activity that, any chance I can be on the water, I love to be on the water. And so I wanted to give that back to the kids. But also it's the heart of fishing. We're not just taking kids fishing, but we're teaching them character skills and leadership skills. And also our mission statement includes Matthew 4:19, which is, "Come follow me," Jesus said, "and I'll make you fishers of men." So we're trying to, share our heart for Jesus as we teach the kids, this art of fishing. So actually the fishing is just kind of the tool to get the kids involved, and then we're able to expand from there.
So a lot of character building is happening on the water and in the classroom. One of the reasons we met was because of the Positively Milwaukee Awards. And you were recognized as our Inspiring Teacher of the Year. And I just want to take you back to that night when they called your name. Take a listen.
Please welcome our inspiring teacher,
Coach Caleb Niedfeldt.
What was running through your mind that night?
Well, I think the whole thing was just like Uncle Mike, writing a nomination and actually receiving the award. My family being there, not only just my wife and my kids, but my parents were there, and then other people that have helped build the organization. I just felt really honored and humbled, because I've been teaching fishing for 20 plus years. And Fishing for the Heart was a nonprofit we started in 2013.
And 2013 was an interesting year for you because, as you said, not only were you teaching fishing for 20 years, you are an educator by nature, by profession. And that time, you were having some struggles with the industry, or I should say the profession of being an educator. Can you share a little bit of where you were and how this organization was birthed?
Yeah, so I was at Milwaukee Lutheran for 8 years, and the principal there, Paul Barr, encouraged me to do, like an outdoor adventure type club. So part of that club was the fishing, but we also did rock climbing and, downhill skiing, snowboarding. We went on weekend trips, and then also out to Montana. Fly fishing is where that kind of bloomed. But then tuition and things went down. This is before choice actually happened for those schools. So we went from about 900 population to like 500, and so we had 4 physical education teachers, and I was the young one on the totem pole and the one that had been there the least. And so I lost that position. And then in between that, I was just kind of doing some other things and still had kept the fishing thing going. And that's kind of where the birthing of the Fishing for the Heart came in, because I still wanted to teach, but I wasn't actually at a school. And I was staying home with my son, who was 3 years old. And then, I would be the driver driving to preschool, and we'd go to the YMCA and learn how to swim and stuff together. So I actually enjoyed that time period, kind of off of the education field. I was also a bartender at Miller Park up at the 300 Club, and which was awesome. You got to see all the games and do that. And then I I found out this later, but mental illness runs rampant through my family, and pretty much hit rock bottom. And then just with support and hope in God, I eventually came out. But it was a good year and a half of trying to figure life out again. So,
how important was your faith to creating this organization?
Well, I think it was everything, like when I had first started it, it was me and just our treasurer right now, Greg, who was like a part-time accountant, and we were just scraping to get by. In fact, the first thing we did to raise money that we would have equipment was we did like a custom ink T-shirt sale, and I think we brought in like $500 some. I mean, that was our budget at that time. And then we started doing events and working with different schools and stuff, and people just kept coming on board. And if we were ever, even out through the last 10 years, if we were ever like, oh man, are we going to be able to pay for this? Like, boom, some donor would, donate money, or just, randomly come up with the equipment, or somebody would donate equipment, or
Provision has always been there.
yeah, it always has, even though when sometimes you're like, should we have bought that much equipment? Can we afford it? And, because a lot of Fishing for the Heart is transportation too. We're transporting kids from school to the lake, or we're transporting them in the boat. And so there's insurance and all these background things that are part of the organization, that people don't always, think about. Yeah.
We'll talk about how do you prepare the kids, because you do ice fishing and you do fishing in the spring, to get them ready to get out there. Like, so what are some of the activities you do to prepare them?
Yeah, so like for the open water stuff, I actually do some gym classes where we learn how to cast at these like plastic bass. They're called backyard bass. And they can cast out, and then if they aim right, they can catch it actually, because it's got a lip where the lure will go into, obviously no hooks. And then they reel it in. And so we can do different games like golf. You have 9 holes where you're casting,
Yeah.
and then you reel up to that spot and take another shot at it. Or we make a big pond, and we have teams where, one team is orange fish, one team is blue, one team's yellow, one team's green. And then you try to catch the fish as fast as possible. The pond is tough because there's lots of tangles.
Yeah.
And the kids it's not a real pond, right? It's in the gym.
Okay.
So I make like a area where you can't go past this line, and I'm the only one that can, walk in and save the fish.
Exactly.
And untangle things, because there's sharks in the water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or big muskies.
I love all the visuals you give. And we're looking at some video from the last time you guys were out
Yeah.
on the water. What did she catch?
So she caught a bass there. And now I'm telling him that, if you hold it out and you get a better angle, you can make it look bigger. So
It's all about the angles.
Yeah.
You and Kim Kardashian know exactly what to say and do to get that right angle with the fish.
Yep.
Okay, so I had the opportunity to speak with some of your students, former and present students. And the theme from all of them is that they said, Coach is consistent, compassionate, and patient. And for them to have you in their lives, again, through that adolescent time when, there's a lot of unknowns. How does it feel to know that you are one of those consistent pillars in their lives?
But like I said, it feels I'm just grateful for that opportunity, And I guess when I look back, you question like why you go through things in life. When I was broken and stuff, and like I didn't really see a way out. And I just think that holding on to the hope in God, and like I said, the support brought me out. I've been through, I think, a lot of the things that they've been through, or some of the things they struggle with. And so I can relate to them, and I just love like the different personalities, and they actually bring more to me a lot of times than I do to them.
Wow.
When I'm having a bad day, like, one of my kids will come up and give me a big hug, and
they didn't realize that was just what you needed.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing what kids can do for us. But even as adults, when you were talking about not knowing if you were going to make it out of those dark moments, but we also know that, there is a storm, but after the storm, there's always sunshine. Like, that has never failed. And your faith, even says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. But it's hard when you're going through, but when you come out on the other side, you know that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like you said, it's really hard. You can't see it when you're in it at all. And I think a lot of people, including myself, sometimes maybe question God, like, why are you doing this? Why, you pray like, hey, I want I want to be with my family. I want to have fun again. I want to enjoy life again. But when you're in that situation, and anybody that's been through a depression, anxiety, or stuff like that, you know what I mean. Like, it's legit serious pain. And the thing that's different about that is people don't see that, right? Like, I can
No.
walk around and put a smile on my face, but if you're physically ill, people can see that and relate to it. But I think mental illness is all those things
Right.
because you're even physically sick as well, right?
And then just think about for the children that you're working with, they're also having mental issues that they're not always showing, but they're having that dilemma, that trauma on the inside. And how do you reach them? And have you been able to, like, I don't know, see when some of your kids may be in trouble mentally?
Oh, yeah. I mean, every day I can see it, just because I've been there. And it helps me to relate with them, And I think that's like, for me, fishing is a therapy. You know what I mean? Like, just to get out on the water and get away from the noise in the world and also in your own head, to clear it. And some people are like, I saw you fishing and you weren't with any kids. And they kind of question that. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not always teaching. Like, I think when you do a nonprofit and it's like extending yourself to other people, you still have to find joy in it yourself. Or it's not a therapy for you anymore.
So you
right?
haven't lost the joy?
No, because, I have buddies that fish, and there are times where I get to fish, where I'm not always teaching, right? And I do have a lot of patience when I'm out there because I'm, untangling hooks or lines or whatever it is. And that's a really good lesson for the kids, and we usually teach it. And we may have said it when we were out on the boat, but somebody will get tangled, right? Or the reel doesn't work anymore. And the first thing I say to them is, okay, I want you to take a minute, sit down, and try to work this problem out. If you can't do it, then bring it to me, and I'll help you with it, right? And that's the same thing in life. Like, we all have these problems, but a lot of people expect other people to solve them for them, but that's not how it works, right? You have to solve your problems. Now, if you need help, reach out, right?
Right. No, definitely, Rich. So talking about reaching out, you have a number of events coming up. How can anglers or volunteers help you help this mission of bringing the art of fishing to kids and character building?
Well, so we have a website, fishingfortheheart.com. You can go to there, and you can look up the events, obviously. And then we encourage you, you can reach out through the website. And my phone number's on there, my email's on there, and, we get back to you. That's one thing, and that's like a pet peeve of mine, like when, I don't know who it is, but you send an email to somebody and you're trying to make a contact and they never respond, right? Like, we respond, If you reach out to us, one of us will reach back to you and invite you to come to an outing or, come do it with us if you have kids. We always have open spots. What we've tried to do now is, like, we have a group, and then we'll say on Facebook or whatever, like, come out to this lake, download the participation waiver, sign it, and meet us, and all the information is there. So if anybody's, like, interested in doing it, we're on this lake from 9 to 2. We provide lunch, we provide the bait, we provide all the equipment. You just have to dress for the weather. And for Journey's kids, we even provide the clothing, like the boots and stuff, yeah.
So you just spoke about Journeys, and I know you have a number of hats there. You're not only the PE teacher, the coach, you're also the director of transportation. And so I know you have to get out and get the bus ready for the kids, but I wanted to thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Is there someone in your community doing amazing work? An unsung hero, or someone just with an inspiring story to uplift us all? Well, I want to hear from you because I want to talk to them. Why don't you reach out to me with the email on the screen? And the next time you tune in, they may just be sitting next to me here on the PozCast.